We last left Kanoko when she embarked on a zipline trip of indefinite length, and we can only begin to speculate what her and the ninja discussed on the trip up. Of course, whatever it was, it didn't dissuade either of them from coming to fisticuffs upon arrival. Now, the next corridor is particularly dangerous for reasons that will become readily apparent once I've dispatched this blue ninja. For now, just pay attention to the fact that I'm trying very hard not to venture into the open while I'm pummeling him. And there it is. In the distance you can see the glow of a mercury bow. We've reached the point in the game where we're going to be seeing strong weapons very, very frequently. Mercury bows are fully capable of halving our health in one shot, and the game takes the opportunity to do so gleefully. They're certainly not the most dangerous aspect of this particular chapter. We're moving from rooftop to rooftop, and as such, there are a ton of tricky jumps. Very few can be accomplished without a sprinting flip, and hitting any one of them incorrectly is instant death. Luckily, once you've mastered the art of not falling off buildings, the corners of this map hold some very useful power-ups. And this isn't actually the first red tanker we've seen, but it is the first we're seeing up close. A previous chapter had an inaccessible fella lobbing plasma bolts at us. With the phase cloak, he goes down like a chump. Well, the mercury bow may be the most accurate weapon, but that doesn't mean you're going to hit every time. And when you don't, it's all the more painful due to reload time and sparse ammunition. Kinda strange to see a ninja using a firearm, but it was probably easier to take him down due to that fact. The Furies have some pretty nifty throws, most of which we've seen, but I'm hoping we'll get a glimpse at their version of the backbreaker here at some point. Until then, we'll just annihilate them as usual. This level in particular has some combat unlocks that we've already received. Mastigophrin may be able to correct me on this, but I believe the spinning sidekick is unlocked here. Here's another example of a squirreled away hypospray, this time without a ninja protector. Let's give stealth a try here. Sometimes you'll find yourself in or not. It's just as well. I'm terrible at stealth games. At least we got an example of how terrible it is to try to fight from the high ground. His throw is almost more useful to us than it is to him.
Nuclear tackle! Come on!
Now, between the last fight and this one, you can see how useful the force shield is in preventing knockdowns. The VDG pistol and phase stream projector both failed to stun lock me, in comparison to earlier chapters where they were a giant pain in the ass.
It's strange. I can almost feel him out there creeping from shadow to shadow.
Oh, hey, get back here, buddy. You've got a gun I need to show off. The hell did he go? Well, I guess I'll show it off next update. That's a little strange, but this kind of thing can happen occasionally. We're going to take somewhat of a shortcut here. If you stay on this level, you have to dodge pits across the entire section while being assaulted from above with plasma rifles. A few quick jumps will get us a phase cloak and the opportunity to take down a few thugs before they even know we're here.
Rising Fury!
You have to be very careful not to rely on the running lariat here, as it can and will drop you right off the edge and into oblivion. Really, any throw will, but these rail-thin platforms are particularly bad for the lariat. And there's a mercury bow to destroy most of the force shield I just picked up. Delightful. And to remind me that I need to clear the upper platforms as well as the lower in this next area.
Whoa! Static fist!
Well, it would have been nice to grab her rifle, but it seems to have dropped off the edge somehow. A little ammo is good nonetheless. The first time through, you're probably going to get destroyed in this corridor, especially if you don't take down the mercury bowyer back there. As soon as you enter, a red fury spawns behind, trapping you in a narrow passage with plasma rifles on either side. The more you can separate these enemies, the better off you'll be.
Whoa!
We'll just wait for that red thug to head up here and utilize our limited ammo to maximum effect. Now you'll notice when I drop this mercury bow that it lacks any red on the outline, while the one I pick up has a clear red square. This is an indication of the ammo it currently holds. Now, why was he carrying ballistic ammunition while using a plasma rifle? Well, there goes Mukade. Looks like we're gonna have another bug hunt instead of a stand-up fight. And we'll collect a few items and then head after him. Can never have too many hypos or zipline riders, I guess? And one of the benefits of playing through these levels so many times, you know exactly when something is going to pop out and smash its face directly into your fist.
He can't escape me. But why?
You can spot a few hypos and a force shield in the distance, tantalizingly close, but there's no way to jump to them. You just have to wait until you can get over there the correct way. Now this one you can jump to. Theoretically anyway, as I'm not having much luck. You know what? Maybe you can't have too many hypos. Let's just keep moving. Well, that fellow up there is toting another bow, so let's take him down before he does the same to us.
He's angry. Haste his frustration.
I am not having much luck with the mercury bow today, am I? Ah well, I've got infinite ammo in my fists.
I'm backing him into a corner. This isn't gonna be pretty.
All you have done by hunting me has forced me to fight. You should have let me go.
Who are you? Why can I feel you inside me?
Does your blood burn when you kill? Mine does.
Stop it.
We writhe inside as we are torn apart to make way for what we will become. Surrender to it. Let the bliss of oblivion free you of all your doubts and fears.
You're one of Murrow's thugs, nothing more!
We shall see.
Now, as far as the boss battles go in Oni, this is probably the most fun. Mukade has just the right amount of abilities, and is a potent force to reckon with. Not that you'll be able to tell from this, since I plan on brutally savaging him right off the bat. If you can keep him effectively stun-locked, he can't use his teleportation ability, and thus can't get a shot off with his custom gun. And if he does manage to start comboing back at you, he has a pretty serious melee toolkit as well. Compared to him, our combos are child's play. He has his own unique throws as well, although I don't think we'll be seeing too many of them. I wish they'd used him for more of the game than they did, particularly when you consider how straight up dumb Barabbas was. He also has the ability to phase cloak himself at will, but it really isn't that difficult to spot him. If you're far enough away, you can just follow the blazing red trails from his gun.
My father's file. Griffin encouraged me not to look too deeply into my past. Seems like there's a lot he didn't want me to know. I could feel the ninja, and I knew he could feel me. Why? What am I becoming? Are we the same? No! I have nothing in common with him.
Nothing.
Game over, man! Game over!